Well, I finally got to see one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I didn't even know about it until June or July. Welcome to Marvin is the new film from Robert Zemeckis, the boy who done Who Framed Roger Rabbit and also Forrest Gump and several many others and Back to the Future. It tells the story of Mark Hogancamp. It's based on a true story, even though they might take some creative liberties. He was kicked around, almost brutally beaten. He suffers from a mental trauma of sorts, or PTSD, and he creates a Second World War toy village to combat his mental problems and also unleash his creativity. All the people in his village are largely based on characters and people that he knows in real life, or in one character, and this is from a movie, Dirty Film. But we'll talk about that a bit later. Essentially, if you're going to see this, what you're going to get is a weird mix between Small Soldiers, Toy Story, a Charlie Kaufman or Spike Jonze film, and Monkey Bone. You remember Monkey Bone? There was that Henry Selick film where he saw imagine this crazy universe of his own. There's some talking stop-motion character annoying him and stuff. Well, it's kind of all those things all at once. You might even add a little Team America for goodwill. I personally thought it was entertaining. I enjoyed it quite a bit. There might have been some issues in terms of cohesion and also some sense of finality, but overall I was very satisfied with what I was getting, mainly because I was already going to see this, anticipating how the animation was going to be, and also watching characters, doll, toy figurines, using guns and killing Nazis and that sort of thing. So you definitely get that Inglourious Basterds vibe about it as well. And it's definitely apparent in the film itself. And the animation, which I probably should have mentioned at first, but I got so caught up in other details, was very sharp, photorealistic in the same way Anomalisa was photorealistic, although that was a stop-motion film. This is motion capture or computer generated, so it's more close and akin to stuff like Polar Express or Beowulf. One could argue even Toy Story than all the others animated films that I just saw. In trying to compare this to other animated films this year, it's a hard one to sort of pinpoint because it's a hybrid of sorts. Very much like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is my favourite, like it or not, Robert Zemeckis film. And it definitely has that sort of quirky vibe to it. It's definitely a lot more serious and dramatic in tone, so don't come in this expecting some sort of crazy Steve Carell comedy, because you're not going to get that. This movie definitely is a bit more serious in tone, and it's also 12A or PG-13, which means that this sequences of fantasy violence. Well, I'll just give you the BBFC run out. They say moderate violence, drug and sex references, discrimination. I think injury detail might have been one of the issues, but I know altogether the movie's more aimed from a slightly mature audience than the typical family audience who might be interested in, oh, it's got talking toys, but they actually kill and they got guns. He watches a clip from a porno. There's even some breast nudity, albeit in animated form. There's, shit, ass, wine, hell, damn, your usual sort of PG 12A level swear words. And we'll also get a bunch of scenes of him with mental depression and trauma, and there's even the implication of a suicide thought in his head, which all makes the film for, more for the 12A, PG-13 crowd of sorts. But I don't think you want to hear me talk about film ratings there. You paid to watch, you're watching this video review to see what I think about it. And overall, you're definitely going to be satisfied. I wasn't too happy about the reviews being so negative for this film. 25%? You gotta be crazy. This has a lower score than Bumblebee. That stupid Transformers film that everyone's talking about that tries to make it all sad, feel sympathy for the Bumblebee. And they're trying to wrap around making it look like some sort of Iron Giant sort of rip-off, which I'm sure it is, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to go see it. Also, I don't want to go see it, is because it just looks crap. I don't care about Transformers. You should go see Welcome to Marvin instead. Or, if you want something a bit more serious and sort of chin stroking, you're probably just better off to wait for that Vice film about Dick Cheney that's going to come out in a week or two or so. So thank you for watching my review. This is what I have to say, and feel free to subscribe for more great content. Until then, see you later.